What is this, Vengaul? More of your old guard? Loyalists?
Yes, this is my second wave come to fight you. Adventurers all, we will defeat you.
I don't care who they are. Your foolish rule is over tonight.
Wow, looks like they're running to attack, but they're not. They don't look hostile yet. Alright, Callik and his 2 guards. Alright. Is that what's happening? Yeah, look at that. Chasey Lilly. So, even if she tells everyone to attack, they have nothing to attack.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
She has to open hostilities. Wow. Alright, we just need something quick. Not gonna go well. Alright. Rod of Frost, just so they turn hostile.
I'll slit your
Okay. Alright, you know what? Missile Storm. Which one is Callik? And then Magic Missile.
I'll carve you up.
Oh boy. I think Sharwyn's okay. Was stuck on ranged instruments. You know what? Raven Feeblement. I think he resisted it. Mouse. Lilly insists that Sharwyn take a number of healing elixirs, and even smashes one on the ground for the summoned spider as well. She wants the company prepared for whatever may happen. Vengaul had said, "This is my second wave. Come to fight you." Lilly will not be played for a fool. He is sorely deluded if he believes the Inquisitor General has come on behalf of Lord Nasher to stave off his traitorous lieutenant. Fairy dust. Yet more ingredients for Marrok the Hammer's recipes of the forge. And an amulet bearing a small ornate crest typical of the merchant nobility. The family name of Masterson is present on the back face of it. Finally, the Masterson amulet. The Masterson family rose to moderate nobility through persistent mercantile efforts rather than royal bloodlines or great achievements. William Masterson, Hemmel's great-grandfather, dabbled in the occasional dungeon excursion, and the amulet is one of his more interesting finds. Though Lilly can barely sense the enchantment upon it, she'll likely return it hoping for a greater reward. And an enchanted rapier. It will do perfectly for the Namarra rapier given the dragon blood from the silver sails. Though the ladies are beginning to become overladen with all these finds. Inquisitor General Black musters the most authoritative voice she can, and demands with a raised index finger that Vengaul Bloodsail the Scarlet Blade, pirate at large, not move a single inch. Though, she leaves off that it's under threat of death, until she can actually get to the other side and deliver on the promise if need be.
No, I'm carrying far too much useless garbage. I'm going to have to dump some of this. No, I'm carrying far too much useless garbage. I'm going to have to dump some of this.
This damnable gear! Lilly begins to yell at Little Red for not carrying enough, and Bones for not carrying anything at all. and how she'll have to get saddlebags for him and a larger pack for her, and how 2 bags of holding should be more than enough for the needs of the Office of Academic Affairs, as they're simply collecting evidence after all, not trying to rob some ancient worm's treasure hoard, and how she shouldn't have to suffer a broken back just to deliver some rotten lizard chicken bat thing to Lady Aribeth, and ensures her company that if the creature bites any one of them, turning them into stone, she'll not carry a single soul out without exception, no matter how light they may be, so that they can remain here, a testament to what happens when a company doesn't know how to properly pack its gear. A frustrated and, now with the door open, embarrassed Lilly struggles with her own gear, while still holding her index finger up, forbidding Vengaul Bloodsail or his pirate lackeys to move until she has a chance to announce herself. Finally, Inquisitor General Black announces her title and office, and that Vengaul Bloodsail the Scarlet Blade, pirate at large, and his 2 pirate lackeys are to hand over the Waterdhavian cockatrice and surrender under penalty of death. Although Vengaul Bloodsail keeps from laughing out loud, he can't help but smile at this most peculiar elf.
Well fought! You have proven quite the force, defeating Callik like that. The lad was giving me trouble. No sense of style.
Of course, this is finally Vengaul. Still, I gather from your well-fortified self that I'm in further trouble, am I not? Yeah. Well, he's here for the cockatrice. Of course. I expected as much, though I was also hoping that Nasher would make an appearance. I stumbled upon the remains of a fine little bird that Nasher and his lackeys carelessly lost. Imagine my surprise at seeing some dog in the street carrying it. I merely wish to put it to good use. Yeah. Well, I think... Well, she's not necessarily going to condemn him to death. But, yeah, demanding the creature, and I guess their surrender. My weapons. You were certainly intent on making this a conflict. Very well, my friend. A fight you shall have. Oh boy. You'll pardon me if I just leave. My lieutenants will more than oblige your bloodlust. The spoils of victory to the winners. Alright, sounds like he's gonna... Yeah. Holy cow. Alright.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
She's in a bad spot. Sounds like he's gonna run away. And, alright, just gotta try it. Flame arrow. Probably provoke a attack of opportunity, let's see. Alright, but now he's attacking, I think, Lilly with a bow. That's not good. Try it. Want to sleep?
To battle!
Alright. Magic missile. Vengaul, a cocky little misbehaving boy to the very end. Dara'nei is better off without the Scarlet Blade. In fact, she'd be smart to fill his shoes before another upstart lieutenant beats her to it. Though, she'll probably wallow in grief instead, being the weak creature that she is. at last a reagent for the cure. A cockatrice feather. Lily's just glad that there's no creature attached to the plumage. She smiles at Little Red, patting the bottle of almond brandy in her satchel, remarking how they'll be celebrating soon enough once the feathers return to Lady Aribeth. Lily asks what day it is. Kythorn 27. She gasps. Lady Don't Care prophets have been waiting for her since 4 days ago. She'll have to return soon. Otherwise, the only thing Lily needs to do before leaving the district is return the Masterson amulet, and hopefully for a reward, and report that there's an arsonist on the loose to Gate Captain Soren. Okay, that concludes the topic I began to discuss in the previous set regarding portraits in the game. Otherwise, I hope you didn't mind. I usually don't like to bring up any references to modern culture, but there was kind of no way to avoid it, since that's really what we're talking about here. Celebrities from film and television. Anyway, I think it's certainly interesting, but it also makes me wonder, too, how common it is for artists to base work off of existing photographs, which are protected by copyright. Probably more than we realize. The most recent case I can recall is the Barack Obama Hope poster. That's actually based off of an Associated Press photograph. But even there, I think both parties settled out of court. Actually, earlier this year, believe it or not.
I greet you.
Alright, Lily. Returning to Hemmel Masterston, reporting that she's found his amulet. It wasn't quite something that she'd want to keep, and I think she's hoping that he might reward more than it's worth. I hope you have good news for me. I've seen no sign of Callik or my amulet. Wonderful! Snatched from fate and returned to family Masterson. You see, Agnes, we Mastersons get things done. But yeah, she was hoping for a reward. The question is, should she really bring it up? Reward? Well, I suppose that would be fair. It's better than not getting it back at all, I guess. I suppose I could be convinced to pay a fair price. Here, take this 500 gold and something from the Masterson armory. Of course, Lily's worth more.
No, I'm carrying far too much useless garbage. Going to have to dump some of this.
I don't know if she dropped something. I am more than willing to agree that you have worth more, but I really don't have much else with me. Unless, well, the amulet. I have the amulet. Please, don't make me give it up. Hemmel, just give the nice thug whatever she wants so we can go home. I'm not sure how Lily gave that impression. You are not helping, dear. She didn't threaten him, but if he's willing to give her the amulet, she'll take it. I suppose. I guess you might as well take it. I guess it was foolish to risk our lives for it. That almost makes no sense. Alright. Let's just go, Hemmel. You have more toys at home. It pays to help the nobility, you know. And apparently, it doesn't hurt to ask, either. 500 coin for a measly trinket that she gets to keep after all? She'll not argue with that. And another enchanted longsword from the Masterson armory. She could even commission 2 Astral Blades now if she wanted. And the Masterson heirloom? It'll at least fetch some coin. Hopefully enough to pay for one of Marrok's fees. On the way to the gate, Lily reminds Little Red not to let the cleric and Curls know that they found the brandy. Lest she gobbled down the entire bottle over scrambled eggs and fried bacon and fried tomatoes and fried mushrooms. Sharwyn nods, not realizing her mistress was joking, with wide eyes, trying to imagine little Anu eating all that food.
Hello.
Our Gate Captain Soren. Damned if I know what settled them down, but I ain't seen any trouble for a while now. That was quick. Whatever was getting the locals all worked up seems to be over, I guess. No trouble here at all besides the plague. Lilly goes on to report the pyromaniac from the pier, urging the captain not to believe anything he might say. Oh, and that he's responsible for the blaze in the beggar's nest, too. She knows, because she saw him do it.